But now, onto the second drama on the why is everything burning? So, here we go. We're watching this and we're reacting to it live. Let me just also. Anyway.
Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by VShojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the thing.
So, anybody who doesn't know who Ironmouse is one of the, if not the top VTuber. Like, again, honestly, most people, when you talk about VTubing, Ironmouse is who they go to. We're talking, this is who work with CDog VA. This is somebody who works with, who's done, again, that has had records, seriously, records. She is, in a lot of respects, kind of why a lot of people got into VTubing. She is the icon. Like, again, she's my default icon when I think VTuber. Like, she is one of the, again, this is Ironmouse leaving VShojo. VShojo is a corporate VTuber, like considered one of the best. But as of the past couple of months, a lot of their livers have been leaving. And it's been very sus on why it's happening. So we have like Matara-kan, we've had oh my gosh, can't remember their name. You're the only VTuber I can stand. Well, nonetheless, this is still VTuber news. But yeah, she is leaving VShojo, which is insane.
The thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from VShojo. I know that this is a lot.
Okay, so that they didn't pay the now you're seeing the problems here. Now you're seeing the problems. So put it simply, every year, Connor does what's called the cyclothon, where he will bike across Japan. I'm talking like, this isn't like, oh, we're biking down the street. No, we're talking chunks of Japan. And what that entire stream is dedicated towards is the Immune Deficiency Foundation, the one that, again, Ironmouse is really strongly a part of, because she has an immune deficiency disease, and she'll get into that here in a sec. But so that's why he does these cyclothons, is to raise money for essentially for people who can get blood transfusions, blood transplants, whatever they need, so that way they can have a successful working immune system. And this year, seriously, they raised I want to say over $1 million. Like, they raised a ton of money. Yeah, like the Immune Deficiency Foundation is there to help people, again, with immune deficiency. And again, so that's what a lot of this is. So the fact that they have not paid is a huge red flag. Like, that is, oh my gosh, that is something you do not mess with. So anyway, I'm gonna let Mouse continue to explain at least why she is so entrenched in this.
And it's very important for me to be honest with all of you. I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold.
And again, that's to protect her. That's to protect, again, specifically, it is to protect Ironmouse in case any kind of litigation. Again, this is, again, at this point, she's under NDA. This is like, again, so she doesn't break contract. But again, she's able to tell the bullet points of like, these are the facts of that. From what she knows, VShojo has not paid what the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed. Like, that is insane.
So one day I will be able to tell you the full story. But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of VShojo. If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I know for a lot of people right now that this might be the first time you're ever watching me. I became a VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID. I basically have
So, okay, yeah, this is essentially what Ironmouse has. CVID is a relatively frequent form of primary immune deficiency, found in about one of 25,000 persons. This is the reason it is called common. The degree and type of deficiency of serum oh my gosh, this is why I never became a doctor. Immunoglobulins. And the clinical course varies from person to person, hence the word variable. An additional characteristic is a decreased IgA and or IgM level, or a low level of all three major types of immunoglobulins. In some individuals, there are defects of the T cells, and this may also contribute to increased susceptibility to infections, as well as autoimmunity, granulomatous disease, and cancer.
a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot, and it caused me to remain isolated for long periods of my life. So then I found streaming, and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online, because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never really expected to grow an audience or anything.
And the fact that she is now one of the top VTubers in the world is insane. Like, again, this is the reason why a lot of people love Ironmouse, is just because this is a girl who literally cannot leave the house. This is somebody who is literally like stuck because afraid to go outside because she's gonna get sick. Don't want her to get sick. Don't want her anything bad happen to her. So yeah. So that's why she got into streaming, and she was scared about. Anyway, I'm gonna let her explain her story. Not gonna cover it because again, this is why we're watching the video.
It was one of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, 5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time, make some friends, play games, and just continue on with my life. But unfortunately, I was too scared to stream with my face.
Mm-hmm.
So a friend of mine recommended that I try an app called FaceRig that would allow me to use an anime avatar to stream. And that's how I started VTubing. It took me a while to take it seriously and even begin to think about maybe being able to grow a community and even make this a career. I think I really started to take it seriously around the time when I was approached to join VShojo, and it was through VShojo that I was able to grow into the Ironmouse that I am today. When I was approached in 2020 and asked to join VShojo, it seemed like a good idea, but I honestly did not know if I could ever be a corporal VTuber because I felt like I just couldn't.
Her voice is just cracking. It's breaking my heart. Oh my gosh, I'm actually crying. It's just, you can just hear the heartbreak. Just, Mouse, you're so amazing. Seriously, like, again, she has been the face of VShojo for 5 years. Like, again, ever since she joined VShojo, like, when I think VShojo, I'm like, Ironmouse. It's Ironmouse's agency. It's Ironmouse. Like, so, oh my gosh, it just makes it so tragic. Her voice is so amazing. She's an amazing singer. Just, and then to hear her voice cracking right now, it's just breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart.
In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me. I had no boss, no strict rules, I had no hours, no expectations. It was all up to me, and due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything, I just felt like there was no way that anyone would ever take me or want me. For a while,
Oh, you're so on it, and just the community. We got your back. We'll stand with you.
I was struggling to make a decision because I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people because I felt like every time I put my trust in people, it always ends in grief for me. So I was worried about expectations and a million and one other things. But I ultimately decided to join VShojo. It really pains me that I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving. But for right now, here's what I am allowed to share with you. I would
Okay.
always be told how important I was for the company, and I was always told that I was needed in order for the company to succeed. Although
Okay, like seriously, like again, as I said, she is the face of VShojo. So the fact that like they betrayed her to this level, ah,
although that was very positive to hear, it put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody. I felt responsible for staff and talent alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody and I was destroying everybody's life. But this didn't feel right with me, and I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life, so one amazing thing for me was the fact that VShojo handled all my payments, and it meant that I never had to give out any of my personal information, so that was always a blessing to me. As
yeah, that is extremely manipulative, and I hate to say this is something that's very common with a lot of Japanese companies. Is that they will do something like this. They will, again, a lot of their idols, a lot of like big name actors who have agents, who have these kinds of things. Like, don't get me wrong, to one degree, yes, a lot is riding on them. I'm just a more kind of corporate idiot wouldn't pay money to charity. Again, I know exactly. Uh, but again, a lot of these companies, yeah, it's the agencies, these big pop stars, big entertainers, and again for VShojo, again, every VTuber in their agency is an entertainer. That is essentially what their job is. So because of them, they're able to have jobs. They're able to have this. They're able to have that. So again, like this is where the one degree that come from is, yeah, there's a lot of people that ride on that success and want that success. But this is now where it's starting to overreach. No surprise there, corporate greed and late and capitalism don't see people as humans as resources. Yeah. And again, that's where we're getting into this. And this is why, in every respect, why I'm wanting to kind of individually, I'm sticking indie for a lot of reasons. Primarily just because my stream schedule already is a mess. Which again, with the corporate VTubing backing, that will take care of some of the stuff. But all like between the stuff with Niji Sanji, and now VShojo, oh good criminy, like every single one of these corporate VTubers, it's just like, it's just don't. It's a warning sign to just don't do it. And again, I remember like a year ago, again, Ironmouse was like, I love VShojo. I love VShojo. I feel like companies and employers are looking at workers and other people are just expendable. Yeah, especially these days. So don't. Let's continue listening to Ironmouse for a little bit more.
time went on, I decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over my own finances. This is what led me to this point. Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
$4 million to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Her and Connor, it was a team effort. Like it was very, I would say 70 to 80% is Connor, because Connor is the one doing the bike ride and Ironmouse is the one promoting it. I'm in human resources, but this amount of corporate greed is just idiotic. Not paying to charity that raised so much would ruin the company's reputation. And yeah, exactly. That's actually what the comment section has been saying a little bit. Because especially, and I know we're doing American IRS. Oh, they are Oh my gosh, they do not mess around with that. this in my mind's eye, then this kind of shows that this is happening for a while. This isn't just like, oh, we just caught it kind of one thing. No, this would be happening every year.
The majority of the money raised is through Tiltify at events like the Cyclothon, the
Yep.
charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because of that, we raised over $329,350 to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Because the money came from my Twitch revenue instead of a Tiltify link, it required VShojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success. So I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was one of the biggest events I've ever done.
Okay, yeah. So I believe that the subathon that she's talking about last year, I think it was during September. And this is where actually I want to say it was, oh my gosh. It's not Queso. It was another top streamer, just like who, again, they were just trying to get like the most sub. But again, Ironmouse got the most during September, like subathons for September. And it was because it was going to charity. And actually, that's when I want to say it was Kai, I think. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Kai. Like he was the one that's really pushing it. And then when he found out it was for charity, he's like, good, glad Ironmouse won, kind of deal. So again, and it was a ton of money. So I asked Ellie in all cases to get the same spotlight. Think about the ones that exactly like this is stuff that's happening behind closed doors. When there's a lack of transparency, that's where we're getting into problems. Like it's when they're like, oh no, we need to hide this. Like there's a difference between like, okay, I'm having my anonymity, but I'm going to show you everything I possibly can. Like I'm going to be as transparent and open, and I'm fine with discussing things as much as possible. When you're trying to hide and just, try to hide and use someone else, just problems. This is just stupidity, idiocracy, stupidity, greed, whatever you want to call it. When you have to hide something, that's when there's a problem. When it's hiding it for protection, like specifically, like again, hiding personal information, that's one thing. When it's something that can be perfectly out in the open and you're having to hide it, there's something wrong. Again, so, okay.
The support was overwhelming, and I ended up getting over 300,000 subscribers and breaking the all-time sub record. But this also meant that we had raised $515,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I once again asked VShojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, VShojo has not paid the charity. The Immune Deficiency Foundation means the world to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy, time, and resources raising money for charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say that we've raised nearly $4 million for charity. We almost always raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. They help people with primary immune.
Okay, so this is the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The Immune Deficiency Foundation improves the diagnosis, treatment, and quality of life for every person affected by primary immune deficiency. We foster a community that is connected, engaged, and empowered through advocacy, education, and research. IDF transforms the lives of tens of thousands each year. So again, this is the main charity that they work with. And yeah, one of the main things, again, Esla, you said it right. It's one of the laws of power, just like conceal your intentions. Because again, it kind of goes back into, again, a lot of things, just like hide what you're really trying to do and subvert it so you can actually get what you want. Which, again, yes, it is successful, but it's, again, this is where you gotta go with moral principles and actually going with, ethics. Gotta go with ethics. And a lot of this is unethical. Like, it's wrong. It is wrong.
Immune deficiency diseases, or PI, which are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more prone to infection, and this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation.
This one grinds my gears. I know some people that suffer from immune deficiency, and there's some amazing people. Exactly. And like, Mouse is one of them. Like, she has an autoimmune deficiency. Like, this is why she is so passionate about it, to where she is willing to leave VShojo, even though they've been guilt tripping her to just go like, okay, yeah, no, this company relies on you, etc., etc. Especially since this company relies on her. Like, good, that's more reason you need to do this. Like, I swear. Sorry, some people, actually some companies,
is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. When my health first started getting really bad, the Immune Deficiency Foundation helped me immensely when I really had nowhere else to turn. I was terrified, I was lonely, and I was confused. I honestly didn't really know what was going on, and I never ever want anyone else to go through that. This entire situation has broken me. I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me. But unfortunately, that's not the case.
Good Lord. VShojo, what have you done? You have screwed yourself in so many ways. Like, again, Mouse, great, amazing person. One of the kindest, if not witty. Seriously, amazing VTubers. Like, you broke this girl. Like, what the hell? Like, good Lord. Oh. Just, oh my goodness gracious.
As much as I would like to continue to talk about this, unfortunately, I can't. So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And
which, that's even scummier. Okay, so essentially, again, from everything we've heard, so that way Ironmouse could have her anonymity. She's like, VShojo, take care of my bills, pay my bills, do this. We have no idea how much skimming was done. Like, oh my gosh, they could have been skimming and taking money from her for years. Like, this just looks so bad. Even if they didn't, that's what it looks like. They could have been taking money from her and she would have no idea. Yeah, we have not scratched the surface. And again, right now, we're not going to be able to get into it too much because, again, this is where it is Ironmouse's case. We don't know everything that's going on inside of it because, again, this is her case. Things are sealed privately for her. And again, for good reason. Like, again, I still want Mouse to have her anonymity. Like, I want her to have her anonymity because she's been working so hard for that. But the fact that VShojo is pulling this BS, oh my gosh, it makes so much more sense why Matara, why, Zentreya was the other one I couldn't think of. Why Bela VShojo, like, oh my Lanta, like, holy Hannah. But holy Hannah.
Importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from VShojo. I really wish that I could tell you more, but right now, I have been advised to wait for legal proceedings. As of right now, I am an independent VTuber. I am at a loss of what to do right now. I'm kind of processing everything. I'm very sad and very confused. Once again, I want to apologize to the Immune Deficiency Foundation and to my community who has shown so much support to me. I also wanted to say that all the ad money made from this video will go towards the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Good. Okay. You know what, everybody, give this video a watch. Get this video as many views as possible, because good criminy, the Immune Deficiency Foundation has been getting screwed by VShojo, and again, Ironmouse has been getting screwed by VShojo, and this is ridiculous. But yeah, I think honestly, this might tank VShojo. No, this will. Like, guaranteed. this will tank VShojo. Between this lawsuit, the fact they were doing this to a charity, again, that's going to incur the wrath of the IRS. That's going to, oh yeah, VShojo is essentially done because of this.
I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I really, like I said, I really haven't had much time to process this. But below the video in the description box is a link to a donation fund for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Thankfully, any donations made through Tiltify go directly to the charity.
Good.
That link is also there.
Good. Okay, so if anything, that gives me at least a shirt. That gives me the surety of that. All the money raised during the cyclothons did go to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. So that is great. If legal doesn't destroy the company, its future. This, yeah, between legally, and then now their reputation is in the dirt because of this. Like, this essentially has ruined VShojo, not just legally, but in the public eye. Like, they either will not recover or it's going to take years, if not decades, for them to recover.
If you've heard about this and would like to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation, sometime this month, I plan on doing a special live stream in order to raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I hope to have a ton of friends joining me, and hopefully there'll be a lot of singing and a lot of fun and just a day full of happiness. I just honestly really want to show that after all of this, that VTubing is a force for good. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And once again, I want to say that I am truly sorry.
You got nothing to apologize for, Mouse. You're the victim. Yeah. You're the victim in this, okay? Good freaking crazy. I'm slowly turning into Chibi. I'm banging my desk now. Like, there are so many things wrong with this. Just, oh. But, Mouse, you have nothing to apologize for. You are a sweet little bean that's been victimed by a big company. Sorry, how idiots like these even grew such a large company. Again, this is where, okay, Path to Hell is paid with good intentions. VShojo probably early on was every great bit of it that, again, we were thinking it was. Very transparent, very open, very doing this, would help their livers do whatever needs to be done, yada, yada, yada. It wasn't until I think they really took off. They took advantage of a young girl who did not know any better. They took advantage of a girl who could not leave the house, who has an immune deficiency problem, who, again, probably hasn't really had that many social interactions because of it, who has never really gone out and had like a job to see the corporate lies, the corporate scheming, and all the corporate evilness that is out there. Like, it is just, they took advantage of Ironmouse. They took advantage of her. They guilt tripped her into so many things because, again, VShojo's success was because of her. And so they turned that success and gaslit the living crap out of her. They're like, oh, you're succeeding a lot. But again, you got to give the people in the background some credit, which, again, people in the background, yes, you give them credit, but that's why you pay them the salary, you pay them the money that you do. And they're here skimming off the top. They're here not doing what they need to and spending the money elsewhere. What the heck? Like, it's just, oh, it's so unethical in so many different ways.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Poor Mousy. Production Ezra, just going through the video here, and Ironmouse, if by some chance you do come across this video, please know that you have fans who love and support you, who only want the best for you. We are rooting for you in every way, shape, or form. Just know that you have a community who does love you and appreciate you, and we're standing with you. We stand behind you, and we are again, I know I'm just a small little indie VTuber here, just making my own videos in their corner of YouTube and Twitch. But know that you have made an impact in so many of our lives. Your example, the way you face this head on, and you're so strong. Please know that we are rooting for you. You are so amazing in so many different ways. So please, take the time you need to regroup. And when you're ready, we are here for you. We're here to stand and support you in everything. Thank you.